Sorry, not sorry.
Hmm?
The audio is going to keep cutting, stopping
Uh,
and going for the audience for a minute.
yeah.
But again, sorry, not sorry. I only have the use of um
Sorry, just what we're seeing in front of us, that's one of those podcasts.
yeah I'm not a fan of one of those podcasts, but they're insistent on putting it in front of me.
Mm.
Um, I know I'm working on it.
Why is this down here? Cause I noticed it was showing it like that in the, Oh, it's just at the bottom of the screen? Okay.
Yeah, it's because I'm just on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
screen. Um,
It is interesting how many games where you don't move yourself, you move the world map.
so hey everybody, this is John,
This is Nerd Leader.
and I only have the use of one screen right now. I can't see chat.
Ah.
Because the emulator will stop moving. So what I could do, because there's room on the sides here,
Yeah.
I could just put the YouTube chat bar on one side and the Twitch chat bar on the
I
other
think that
side.
would work as long as you clicked on this after them.
This puts us on top of both of those.
Ah, yeah.
So, until the overlays work like they're supposed to, I can't see chat. So, sorry. Earthbound. This is where we're at. Okay, so did I?
I think you beat the second. No, I guess.
No, last thing I did was
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
Carpenter.
yeah. You're right. You did come in here and back out, and that's what made the town change. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, okay. I was leveling her up and she
Yep.
leveled like a crap ton of times, and then I saved, and I don't think I killed with her. Catching up with an RPG.
Check your stats real quick. I think you went back and talked to the guy. Yeah, I think you talked to this guy after going in there after everything was different again.
I have, but I'm pretty sure she has more than 30 hit points. And it's a free rest, whatever.
You're probably right.
That tune. Ah. Here we go. Get that a little closer to both of us. No, they're wow.
She's level 5, I want to say now. Oh! Did you not save
I
doing
did
that last
not
time?
save. I had to have not have. I had not to. You know what I mean.
Had to have not?
Thank you. Woo. Okay, so, back to the grind. This is what I both love and hate about this game.
Ah.
Oof.
Yeah, it does make me wonder, did you end up equipping her?
Yep. She is equipped. I did check that.
Okay.
2, 3. Ooh, his defenses went up.
I don't remember what Feeling Strange does.
I believe, anyone feel free to correct me. Feeling Strange is kind of a catch-all description for a number of effects.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe it's tied to just one status effect. It could be, but I don't believe that it is.
Okay.
Alright, we're healing Paula the old-fashioned way. Leveling. You fools. You fools.
What does it mean you, like, backed off?
It probably decreased my physical attack. Or it may have decreased my defense. Damn. Paula over here swinging for the fences.
I said she did get a no baby in offense at one point. Oh, wow.
I almost forgot this part. The trade.
Did that not increase her defense at all?
Did not.
See if you switch them around, if the other one affects her better. Good time just not affect defense.
But it does on...
Or the Traveler Charm?
Find out. You know, that doesn't give Ness that much of a boost. Ah, it's because it's Great Charm. So what's the Travel Charm?
I mean, you can question mark things in the inventory, right?
Well, there you go.
Oh, I guess that lets you travel.
So the defense boost comes from the speed boost.
Okay.
Well, we'll have everybody good on. Why doesn't the travel charm give you a speed boost?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it prevents paralysis. That's good enough. Stupid bear, you're up here. Or I'm up here, you're down there. Stupid bear. That looks just like the bear from the Clerks cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. What's that at?
It's been at 62% for a while.
I'm trying to multitask here and fix Nerd Leader's PC while streaming this game. And we're just at a point where it's like, okay, well, maybe we'll factory reset it. Hopefully that'll fix it. Because as some of you know, Elden Ring ain't been happening. Or it's been very sporadic.
Yeah.
And if this doesn't fix it, then it's a hardware issue that I'm like, man, I really don't want to buy a new graphics card.
Just be all retro games for a while. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I could get some of both in there, you know?
Yeah, no, the new and the old. Boss song. I'll realize the power of waste PP.
What spell was it?
Thunder.
That's the one that either kills something or just does nothing, right?
It deals damage or it misses, and it has a pretty good miss chance.
Okay.
But it does a lot of damage, so it's kind of like... each level of it, the spell doesn't really get much stronger, it just has more hit opportunities.
Okay.
Man. You know, I was just going to try to get her up to level 10, but... it seems like I'm going to be able to get her higher than that. Mighty bear! Oh no! Driver's a bear! It's a shame that show only got 6 episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know there were that few of them. I always picture there being like half the season I just haven't seen. I've probably seen all of it. I never made like a concerted effort to see all of it. I just always figured like, yeah, I'll see it eventually. But I have seen all of it. I think there was one point we just sat and watched all of it. I just didn't realize it.
Yep. Oh no, Paul's dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got no cups of life noodles.
No, that's a little bit later.
What is the like equivalent to a basic Phoenix down, and that you can always just obtain it endlessly if you have the money? Is it noodles? Is it the herb? I can't remember.
You can buy Cup of Noodles
Okay.
from Saturn.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess the herbs get rid of other status effects other than death, right?
And you can buy those there too.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god. I didn't grind enough. I have shamed my family.
Not just your ancestors, but their acquaintances too.
We're gonna have to explain this to the Smiths in heaven.
Yep. Oh! Do you see what it says? There was a problem resetting your PC. No changes were made.
Oh, okay. Well then, cancel. We'll see about all of that. How is PSI Rocky not fucking killing all of these things?
Updates, huh? Okay.
Those were pretty quick updates.
Yes, yes they were.
Okay. Mine's all grayed out like that. Yeah, it's the thing.
Some of this stuff it's not shown here is because I moved it. It's all in this folder, which is what I copied to the hard drive.
Okay. Talking to my presence now. Jesus. I think croissants gave that much back.
How much was it?
60.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, should I just try to do it again?
Yeah, let's go back into the list and look at it again. Come to think of it,
Is it more that I should I do it from a different source?
yeah, I think so. I forgot we had to change the motherboard in this one. So,
Oh yeah, this one has. Yeah, this is a
The-
different copy of Windows than what we were using originally.
so it may have a different built-in recovery, i.e. none.
So should I just use the cloud version?
I had USB thumb drives around here. I know I did.
I mean, that won't revert it to that other version of Windows as opposed to the one I have, will it?
See, that I'm not sure.
I mean, because remember, it was part of the problem that it was a clone, right?
No. No, because it was all legitimate Windows.
Yeah, let me try doing the cloud version. See what happens. Okay, this one.
Make sure you're online.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, that's saying it right.
Yes. I'm used to the wired icon.
You know, I hadn't realized. I've been having mine hooked up wired so much recently that it actually turned off the Wi-Fi,
Oh.
and I turned it back on recently.
Alright, everything. Wow. Just keep going.
Alright, what does that mean? Like, it's gonna take that much from my computer, or it needs that much space on my computer? Cloud download can use more than 3.18 GB of
Oh, that's... So, some people have to worry about that sort of thing with data usage.
Oh, okay. So it's going to use up that many minutes worth of data or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, well, I guess, I know that's not the right term, but okay. So that's all the only concern?
Yeah, no, I think we're all good. Well, yeah, I'm supposed to be checking mailboxes too, I think. I thought there was stuff in mailboxes. I too was wrong in many ways. Okay.
You know, there was a time period at which the internet I was using was like that, where it had data limits.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad, but like every now and then I'd do something that would like make it a problem.
I like that, by the way. He just rolls up and... This just beats on doors like cops.
I want to say the other game, the game where you end up doing that, talking people through doors, that I played back in the day was Mega Man Legends. A lot of doing that in that. At least, not, you never have to, but like there's a lot of doors that it's like, instead of going in here, just someone says something. Ah, there it is. I was like, so is there only those one guys? But yeah, hanging out behind the building.
It's just a shifty dude out behind the hospital.
Yep.
Needs some treatment.
Kids, got some mushrooms.
Kid's got the shrooms.
Yeah, it made it up to 93% this time. There we go. I think it was hanging on 62% too long because it didn't have, like you said, any backup in there.
Yeah, that's probably what the issue was. I keep forgetting about the other motherboard shitting out. I'm glad that I've not had the issues you've been having with mine.
Oh, yeah.
And now that I've said that, I'm going to have all of them and worse.
Well, I mean, the audience should know by this point that the only disparity in the amount of issues we've had is the nature of them. Because you've had external hardware issues really hardcore this whole time. I've had internal hardware issues really hardcore.
And, I gotta apologize again because you can't see chat right now because usually all that stuff's on the other screen. And I'm having to use it for PC repair, which, just sitting here hanging out. I guess I could be looking at the stuff on my phone, but... No. Let's see here. Ness is 20. What is she at? Need to get her to 15 at least.
Okay. I was about to ask that. I was like, who would you say is a good level for her at this point? Because I never know what to grind the new characters to before I keep going. You know what I mean?
I'd like to get Ness up to 25, actually, but that would just take too long.
Is that a skill plateau? Like, what's he get at 25?
Well, that's a quarter of the way of his maximum leveling, and I'm only at the second sanctuary.
Okay.
So it's a good measuring stick for how overpowered you want to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But once you get Paula, experience just drags.
Because it's divided between the number of people you have, right?
Yep.
Okay, let me ask you this: is it like Final Fantasy VI, where if other people are dead, it's less divided?
Ooh.
Because in that, what you want to do if you really want to grind fast with the character is make a party of one and fight stuff that'll give you good experience, but they can survive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ooh. I'm not sure. I do know that's how it works in this game, but for like any of the Final Fantasies, I think it kind of works that way in. No, it works that way in 4.
Where if few people are dead, you can get experience.
You get more. The experience is divvied up fewer ways.
Okay, so you're saying it's true in this though? Okay.
So, if Paul is dead, Ness gets 608 experience.
So, how high level would you have to get her before you could do a little bit of the opposite of that, where he's dead and she sits around? I'm not saying to do that, but like, to survive in here by herself, how high level do you think you'd have to get with her? I know that this is kind of the first place that's hard designed for you to have at least one other person.
Oh shit! I probably could have beat this with just Ness.
Yeah.
Well,
okay, but you know what I mean, like, it would be a little different, even if it was about the same level doing the, like, place with all the ants and stuff in here.
Yeah. That's a tough one because Paula doesn't have the same stack growth that Ness does, so
Yeah.
you would probably have to be 20.
Okay.
Because Ness was doing it at like 12 and 15, but again, she's not like physically built, and that's what you kind of have to rely on a lot when you're grinding. You have to rely on like what keeps you out there doing it longer, you know?
Well, and he does tend to get attacked more than everybody else, doesn't he? He's kind of a shield for the rest of the party a little bit.
Kind of. I could not tell you exact targeting logic.
Okay.
I'm sure there are ways to trick the CPU into always attacking Ness. I just couldn't tell you what they are.
I couldn't remember if this game had, like, most of the Final Fantasy games, up to a point, had a priority, as in, like, whoever's in front will get attacked more, and then the next two less, and the last person even least, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh.
Oof. Kinda like, that's why in Final Fantasy 1, if you're gonna use a warrior, put him in front, because he's gonna take the least damage.
Oof. Yeah, I'll shut that bear right down. She needs to be a lot higher. I could leave.
You mean to grind somewhere else, or just heal your stuff back up?
No, I could like go somewhere else to grind. And like, well, like you suggested, kill Ness, and then she gets all the experience.
Ah, yeah.
But
I'm not saying to do that, I was just wondering if that was even a viable option, you know what I mean?
no, something like that's always a viable option. It's just you have to know when you can do that. I mean, Paula could probably stomp around Onett by herself at this level and not spend a single, psychic point or whatever they're called in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Scion points, that's what it is. Yeah, she's finally starting to do helpful damage.
You know, it's funny because this game does have stuff going on that, like... Uh-oh. I guess it said it again. Nice.
Okay.
I mean, we could use the one thing to do it, I guess. I just was hoping it... I was kind of hoping to not do the clone thing again, but, like... Or would it even mean that, or...
Yeah, no, even though we're creating a backup disk, it's still legitimate. It's not like a clone. It's how Windows is built. So that wouldn't be the issue. I need so many fucking shit. I need so many different damn things to stop spawning there. I'm not fighting two bears.
There eventually are bears that walk, but I guess he was still around, though. I guess that meant there was some potential for him to, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, thank God he hit an S.
Yeah.
Let's say you better not fucking miss, you bastard. We're not gaining levels every time is upsetting me. Okay. Brief intermission. Even though we literally just started. Okay, so I had like that. No, that. I did just find my old BattleNet authenticator. So I have thumb drives around here for this very thing, and now I cannot find it. Fuck. I have that one there, but I need that one. Wait. I sometimes hide stuff from myself. Plug that in, tell me how much space it is. Man, those bats are coming over. Bat became tame.
Oh yeah. There it is. Assuming that empty is not it.
See if you can make a boot disc out of that. I'm gonna doubt it. We'll try it.
Is any of this stuff that should still, because it seems like it's any of that stuff you're worried about losing in some way or another?
No.
Okay. So where do I do that? Is it an earlier part of sleep this?
No, it'll be here. Go back up. Go to advanced setup. Oh, never mind. Go to this.
That's up, is it? Okay. This down.
Cancel. Yeah. Okay, go back to system. Go to troubleshoot. Go right. No. No. I know I've done it this. Where's my? You know, I need my phone. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. This is gonna be a. It's gonna be a weird stream tonight.
Uh-oh. Coming after you. I need to get on to the internet. Let's do a search for Microsoft Media Creation Kit. We're getting an education tonight, kids. What's it called? Media Creation Kit. Or tool. Media Creation Tool, sorry.
Windows 11. Mm-hmm.
Didn't we do something like this? Just we went to their site and just got it off their site? Like,
That's what we're doing right now.
okay. Why is it under Windows 10? Yeah, but why is it like... I'm just asking, why is it like... This way? Like, oh.
It's not drawing the box around it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. No, okay. Yeah. So I just want to click on this link right here.
Mm-hmm.
Why does the download window... Never mind.
Smarter people than me figure this stuff out, dude. That's all I can tell you. No, you need to create installation media.
So wait, this isn't what I want to do? Okay.
Might go back up. You may have had it right, and I might have been wrong. No, I think this is for fresh install.
Okay. I think
Yeah, bootable USB. That's what we need.
did it not download?
It opened another tab. Or no, it didn't.
No, it opened this one. But yeah, I'm like, they're like.
No, hold up.
Oh, it
Close
did. It just did. Okay, it's just not showing me up the top for some reason.
No, you don't have the. It's not. You don't have it on. It's hidden.
Okay, I did not set it that way.
I believe you. I believe you.
Anyway. Oh. It was so huge. It was a resolution issue.
Yeah, no, because you're on a 720p TV instead of the 1080p monitor.
Yeah, okay. Fix that later. I do have a shortcut for downloads. That's that. I mean, they can only staple things into me on a full moon, so I think it's okay.
I mean, I do regularly question how much of my soul I'm signing over sometimes.
Alright, there's no reason to change any of these language or edition settings, right?
Nope.
Should I unclick recommended options or just go with recommended options? Okay. Interesting! This is an interesting one to have an option. I'm doing this one. But I assume I'm gonna have to pick it.
Yep.
Have I picked it?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like it should have told me a little more than it did.
Oh, instead of the no feedback it just gave you there.
Yeah.
I'll just say that Windows really went to shit after Bill Gates and his nerd buddies stopped, programming it in their garage.
I mean, still is the least painful way to interact with computers, but yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just not dying to use Linux and.
Well, like I know this is a complaint I keep bringing up with modern Windows, but my big problem with it is the whole why isn't a plug just a plug anymore? And I mean even like a headphone jack. Why is it like, nope, interfacing, aha, now it works. It's like, I did this shit in the 90s, it was instant, you know, in and out.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh wow, the bear ran away from me.
cool. I forget that becomes more of a factor later than being able to overwhelm teams until everyone's up again, because you get Paula, and then that stops happening because she's not strong enough yet, and then like you'll get his name escapes me, the gun guy, and
Jeff.
And it's like kind of happened again for a little while.
I haven't even killed the guy yet. And I was on my way out.
How important would you say it is for an Earthbound-esque game, like an Earthbound type or whatever you want to call it, for at least most of the party to be consisted of children? Or do you think like you could make a game that's basically Earthbound, but you're all like a different age category of adults or something like that, or teenagers or whatever, you know what I mean? I don't want to start talking these characters that age, but just, like...
Well... I think it just depends on the story. Because it works in this context because Ness continues to be unassuming the entire game.
Yeah. Well, and I do know an important aspect of the absurd realism of this game is the reason they can just go around and do what they do is kind of like in Pokemon. Well, they're kids. They don't have, like, big responsibilities tying them down. You know what I mean? Like, let's say Buzz gave you the quest to defeat Gygas. You'd be like, well, I have some affairs I gotta put in order first.
Yeah. Man, he is just desperate to murder Paula.
Like, it's kind of like with Bully. Think about how much Bully keeps its light fun tone because it's a kid up to shenanigans. If he did all the same shit but he was like 40, it would come off a little different, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
And I of course, by that I mean, like, most of the characters at that age. I don't mean he's interacting in kids the way you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I knew what you meant.
I just picture a game where you play like a 40-year-old Jimmy Hopkins going back to Bullworth. He's like, at least I kicked these guys' ass. Russell's still there. This time he's like 40 feet tall because he's not a teenager anymore.
Yeah. Say Paula better be fucking level.
It's funny because my initial impression of Bully was mostly just sticking around at the beginning a long time ago. I tend to forget that there are characters like Russell who spend more of the game being your ally than your enemy. That, like, the Bully group is your original and longest standing ally group.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it makes sense, You're the bully of bullies, and it makes sense to bully the bullies first. I'm kind of surprised no one's really tried to make bully clothes as far as I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of course, I can see a lot of companies be like, we want the money, but we don't want the risk involved. I bet Bully feels super risque. companies to like a board meeting. Imagine trying to pitch what happens in bullying in a board meeting.
Well, I have to imagine that there's a reason there's not been another one because I don't. It did critically well. I believe it did financially well.
I mean, it did well enough. They like not only was there a game of the year, but the what was it? Scholarship edition. Yeah, that sold. As far as I know, people bought that. Yeah, my brother definitely bought a copy of that back in the day.
I was gonna say, you better hit, you bastard. I can't sit here and keep healing Paula.
First, let me ask you this: when it comes, let's think about the world of bullying, the literal like physical world you run around it, right?
Yeah, the town.
Like, I've been thinking about how what they do in games nowadays, open world games, is they just make a game huger and huger, but basically spread the content out just as much. Do you think it would work if you made a game that the world size was the same as Bully, but like every building like had something going on? You know, like maybe just about every building you could get a quest in or do a quest in. You know, like it was small, but all of it was content.
So, no.
Okay.
That is, first of all, that is a lot of art to create.
Okay.
You're never going to find a company that's willing to put that kind of manpower into it, regardless of how big, small, or whatever it is. They're going to want those buildings that are just blocks that have texture on them.
Okay.
Because I would say to the average consumer, size goes a long way to selling it.
Yeah, yeah. I do kind of wonder how, like, you think when it comes to, now I know mobile games fill this niche well enough, but when it comes to console games, we are kind of in a time period when bigger, more, is longer is what they're advertising. And I have no problem with that, but I do think we'll have a wrap around to where people get tired of that and they're like, shorter, tight experience, or it'll just keep getting longer and longer until it gets insane. I mean, I'm not
let me answer that with this.
Okay.
I bought Metal Eden recently. I've been streaming it.
Yeah.
Fun game. It's a short game.
Oh.
I've not beaten it yet, but people are saying it's like 4 to 7 hours.
Okay.
And people are complaining that $40 is too much to spend for that little of game.
I mean, they keep buying reissues of Metroid 3, right?
Yeah.
But I guess it's a classic. I'm not trying to hate on that game. It's like, bunch of the best games are like 2-3 hour games. All the old Sonic games, all the old Mega Man games. You know, I mean, you see my runs on Mega Man X4, they're always like 2 hours. You know, and I'm not speed running it. I'm sitting there rolling cigarettes and being like, yeah, I'll do this here, this, that. You know, I'm not like, gotta get there. But, you know, it's a 2 hour game.
Yeah. But that blows me away. 20 years ago, if a company was offering me a 7-hour long game for $40, there you go. Yeah, no, I'll buy that.
Yeah. When the NAS was selling, I'd be like, $40? Cheap!
Yeah, I'm like, that's a fucking deal.
What was it Marge said? Those games are like at or upwards of $60. I mean, you know, like, I consider modern games cheap, just because I remember being as a kid, you know.
Well, I will say a lot of games have finally hit the price point, like a lot of AAA games have finally hit the price point of, I'm gonna have to figure out some other grind to pay for some of the stuff.
Yeah, I guess they're getting up to about $70 again, I think.
Yeah.
What was the Super Nintendo game that was popular back in the game day, but it was like $90. It's kind of a longer game or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but like
I think this game came with a heavy price tag, I believe.
something like this might be what I'm thinking about. There's all the stuff that came with it.
I mean, crazy bastards are paying like several $100s. I think I've seen some go for.
Well, I meant like literally off store shelves when it was around. There were a couple games that were a little more expensive. There were one or two that were like 70, 80, and I remember there being one that was like $90 just at Walmart.
You know, I have found clearance stickers on some seriously expensive games.
Ah.
I will say this. I have never come across anybody that says, yeah, I came across Earthbound in a bargain bin when it came out.
Oh, yeah.
There's not a human being out there saying that. You go, girl.
You know, I've heard, and it's always hard to tell how much of this kind of stuff is true, but someone complained with the guy who made this game about the butterflies, and he was like, that the whole point is it's a safe little spot that you can recover at. Yes, they are supposed to come back. It's a feature, not a bug. You know, that like... Because, I mean, if you think about it, they're kind of like the safe spots in like Final Fantasy IV.
Yeah.
I know they're not quite that safe, because I know there can be enemies near them, but like...
Yeah. Well, games do shit like that all the time.
Yeah.
To do one thing. Keep you playing longer.
Yeah. You know, I'm not trying to, like, be too hard on anybody or anything, but I did find something kind of funny recently when I saw someone complaining that the opening of the original Final Fantasy VII is too easy, and I'm like... What do you want in the opening 5 minutes?
Not everything is a grind fest from China.
Yeah.
This is the part of the game that gets a little ridiculous.
Well, this is kind of what I mean about this is a two-person dungeon. Is these aren't a bunch of weenies rushing you. Even the bats are a little bit tough.
Well,
I'm not saying this couldn't do it.
there's nothing in this fight that I would call tough except for the bear. Bear is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Bear can wreck shit. But it's just the idea of just like you go into an area and it is just like there's 6 monsters there and it's just like Jesus fucking
Well, that's
Christ.
what I was talking about. That it's a group fight. There's 2 guys who aren't weenies, and then there's an actual danger back.
Yeah.
And they all can attack you once. I mean, like it's rare to get one person fights you, right? Unless you corner a bear or something.
Nah, you can game it, but
Ooh.
yeah, I shouldn't have that yet. I run right past those fuckers.
Alright. Actually, stuff we going over there. He said it was ready, but we're still like... Finish. Okay.
So let's try this all again. Bam, smash. Oh no.
What?
I'm pretty close to being ready to fight the boss. I have to go back to town.
No PP?
No. Ness has homesickness.
Ah! What does that do? I always try to get rid of it right away. Does it make him, like, hesitate in battle? He feels like, okay.
He hesitates in battle. He skips turns. He has a higher chance of skipping turns.
Okay.
And we're just gonna run.
You're having to click remove everything like 5 times just feels bad. Local?
Yes.
Do I need to change any of the settings here, or is it going to find it on the thing?
Should find it on the thing.
You know, this game's interesting because I feel like it has multiple plateaus, and I know a lot of old games do, but kind of wide plateaus of enemy difficulty. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know your spot by Jeff's dad's house?
Yeah.
How high level would you say before it's reasonable to hang out in there? Because I know it's not necessarily when you first get there. I've gone in down there and I had my ass kicked. Maybe I was just too low level.
No, well, that spot's intended for when you come back anyway. So when you walk out, the cavemen there are a problem for Jeff. Unless Jeff's loaded down with bottle rockets, which he will not be, and you've juiced him super high. No, Jeff's not doing that fight.
Okay.
So you just kind of have to, like, get past all that shit. All of that's for when you come back.
Alright, let's see. Reset. I need to get back into playing Night Rain. That game's fun, it's just exhausting.
It is. It is fun. It is, like... Weirdly enough, it is the experience that I want in Elden Ring when I'm running around with people. You're doing multiple things together. It's not just the one thing and then you're fucking out.
It would be really neat if there was some happy medium between the two things.
Yeah.
I kind of do want, whatchamacallit, like Secret of Mana, or, yeah, basically, Secret of Mana, but Elden Ring. You know. Basically, you can just, I don't know.
But, something that I can do solo, but then there's something that's there for, like, cooperative play as well.
Yeah.
And something that doesn't just, like, super rely on fucking New Game Plus, which I don't have a problem with New Game Plus, it's just... Not everything has to be, like, the hardest challenge ever.
Yeah.
Thought home things happen later.
What did he say that he said he was just kidding?
Oh, don't forget to say your blue blues.
Yeah. Maybe the guy, green. I'm blue.
I just, I have to say, I am a little intrigued by a cult that is just obsessed with a single color.
Yeah. So is that the kind of cult where you're like, what in blue blazes? And like, yeah, it's a bit of money there.
Yeah, after his mom was like, yeah, my ironing's more important than you, I'm sure Inez was just like, well, fuck her too. Yeah. Get hit with a ball bat, become tame. Could have sworn it was become unconscious, but whatever. Yeah, enemies are quick.
Yeah.
But I guess technically they have to be faster than you, so you can't just continuously run away from them.
Yeah. Something this gets past 50% this time.
Probably doesn't know where to look for it. I thought it might. How did I do this before? I keep forgetting, because if I don't do something like every day, I forget how to do it.
Maybe I shouldn't have closed the site that was talking about it.
That's easy enough to bring up. We may have also may have gotten the wrong thing. Well, no, because this is like the recovery should be in the boot. So yeah.
I could just try the basic Windows installation.
Try that.
Oh, just tell me it's failed first, but maybe I should just cancel it.
Nah, go ahead and do that. That should be fine. Man, making me fight a lot of bears. Sure, taking a sweet time to cancel.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get maybe a more favorable encounter. There we go. I was waiting for the other bear to roll over. Like, ugh. Bear's attacking, why? Yeah, shut that bear up.
It certainly would take long, but sleeping long. It should be canceled.
You can Control-Alt-Delete it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't heal.
Like this? Yeah.
Whoa!
Alright. They did the whole like, I don't want to pay nothing. What is it? Set this PC is what it's called. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Is it just under settings? So I need to stop setting?
Nope, never mind.
Unless it's one of these services. I think it's a subcategory of settings. I need to stop setting. Maybe I'm wrong. Yes. Yeah, there we go.
Open up the USB thing, see what's in there, because there might be an executable in there.
I took the wrong thing. I guess I should go.
No.
Oh, it is underneath. Okay. This?
No. Wait, what were you on earlier?
This?
Oh.
I just went to it from a different direction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, try that. Well.
Here, I will. I'm gonna get one to try that. Is it Microsoft Media Creation Tool?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Doesn't work on him. I think fires will work something on him.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's like it's already using the latest version of Windows.
Yeah.
That open. There's a setup thing here.
Try that.
doing something, or it just put a bar on them?
Find out.
Oh, it said, if I look at what it's called, it says it's ready to install.
Damn, like 3 times in a row that is missed. That is terrible.
Oh, is it just the lightning?
Yep. Man, more of those. Just recovered a bunch of life, but I think I just took it from him, so... Yes, that had to have beaten him. Easy peasy.
What does this mean? I want to help you make this installation better. Down here, it's already automatically clicked. Do I even want to worry about? Should I unclick that?
Yes. Yes. Microsoft can do their own research. Nice. Not as nice.
I wonder how many people didn't even know what Lilliputians were when they saw this scene. You ever read that book?
No.
Okay.
I am curious to read some of eToy's works. It's just that I don't know that any of them have been translated into English.
I meant Gulliver's Travels.
I kind of more meant the guy that wrote this game. But
Yeah,
I knew...
Okay. I was just making sure that you didn't... I thought you were like, no, I have not read the novelization of that.
I have not... I've not... Well, no, Earthbound does not have a novelization that I'm aware of.
I didn't know he wrote stuff. What kind of stuff is it? Is it like novels or like
yeah,
novels? Or
he writes novels.
Okay.
Like that's what dude does. He writes the he writes novels in Japan's. Yeah, I guess he was a pretty big deal over there. I've heard. I'm trying to remember who it was. God, here's an old reference. I think it was Clan of the Grey Wolf had compared his writing to Dave Barry's writing.
Who's Dave Barry?
He's a novelist.
What kind of genres are you talking about? Is he all over the place? Is he...
Yeah, I don't know how to describe his books. A number of them that I've not read much by him, but I want to say he's the guy I'm thinking of. If he's the guy I'm thinking of, is it's odd and quirky, and it's just. But I also know that there's like a sports writer, I think, of the same name. Or similar name. I think Dave Barry wrote a book called I Am Not a Liar or something. And now we can finally progress very little before we get to the next spot where I need to do lots of grinding.
Is that also one you needed to do? Like, to progress the story? Okay,
No.
it's just the first one?
That was the second one. Oh yeah, no, the first one, yeah, the first one you have to do to progress the story. You don't have to start doing them until towards the end of the game.
Okay.
I don't believe doing that has story flags attached to it. I couldn't tell you which one it is, but I want to say that there is one. When like my first playthrough of the game, there was one of the early ones that I walked past. Like I just walked right past the area, and I think it was that one.
I was gonna say I know, but the only reason I know about it is I knew someone who like basically had gotten to the end of the game and was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And it turned out it was, yeah, one of these early ones somewhere. I don't know if it was this one or what, but yeah.
Well, I remember I got the third one, and I was like, oh. Because I thought, like, that was the next one.
Oh, yeah.
It was not. He says he won't say it again, but there he is saying it again.
Ah, they're coming after you? Ah, okay. Yeah, if you want close. They didn't see you around that rock?
Yep.
Okay.
Really?
You know, if all those fails, we can install Windows 10 on here and then install Windows 11 so that I don't have to do it when I try to install it.
Unfortunately, you can't go back to 10 from 11.
Really?
Yep.
Oh?
You can uninstall 11 and then install 10.
Good. Is that what we're gonna have to do? Is just straight up uninstall 11 and then reinstall 11?
Well, that's kind of the idea. But, you know, for whatever reason, your copy of Windows is just like, I don't want to recover.
I think my AI component is just going rogue.
Fuck AI. I block so much AI content on YouTube these days. You know, some of the stuff's good for a laugh, you know? Like some of those AI retro movie trailers. Okay, that's kind of funny. That's neat, whatever. But people that are like doing deep fake shit or narrating their videos with AI, fuck off.
It got past 46%. I was a little worried there. It's like, don't worry, sir. After I take your daughter up to Peru, I'm gonna take her out to meet the creepy guy over by the swap meet.
Yep. We have a teddy bear in here, right? Yeah.
Should I deselect personal files and apps?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Change with the key. Now. Give us another 20 minutes. You know, part of the frustrating thing about this is all the times when trying to get it to work, I've uninstalled and then waited 2 hours for Elden Ring to reinstall, just for it to not work. Oh, that's the wad, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gotta go pay Mario's debts.
You know, but Carpenter had the statue that Everdread is on his way back to Onet to go look at.
There's one there, too.
No, there's just the one. It just keeps following Ness around.
Oh, it's not there anymore?
Shouldn't be.
Okay. So, like, I have something different to say now?
You know what? We aren't so far in the game that we can't find out. No, it should be gone. And if it's not gone, that's poor programming because it's supposed to be the same statue.
Okay.
Yeah, that mushroom knew what was up. These bugs.
That seems like human vision is based on movement.
Yeah. Here. You keep the grind train going and let me know if the statue's there. Little boy's room.
Oops, I am going the wrong way. Yep, I went the wrong way. So I should have gone after that dog. I'll worry about it. Boom. that's interesting. I thought it was up there. Oh, here it is. There it is. Okay. Carpenter bought it from him. Here's some piece to get rid of. I guess he sold it to Carpenter. He didn't say Carpenter's name, but he said some guy. Some guy came and bought it from him, and then it's like I didn't need the money. It's pure mania.
Yeah, it should have been Carpenter. Should have been. All right. Now, where do you think you're going? Okay. Man, these cookies are $3 a shot. Those are some really expensive cookies.
Yeah. What is the sell-by rate in this? Is it half? Is it less? More?
It's a third.
Oh, so those are like $9 cookies. I guess they are cookies so big they heal you. Maybe they're those big cookies. You know, cookies are an interesting, I guess, represent an interesting niche in some of these old RPGs, is when you start so low statted that you need a whole nother level of healing way down at the bottom.
Yeah. You know, I just threw out a number for...
It's nice that it leaves the top up after you checked it though, so you know, like, that's something I find frustrating about Mega Man Legends, is that, like, it's like, it looks the same as it did before, although I will admit in that, if you kick a trash can, and has something in it, it'll just go, but if it doesn't, the top will go back onto it.
Weird. Cookie, $7.
Oh.
So slightly less than half.
It's a lucky sandwich, dude.
Proves your luck.
Temporarily?
Yep. I think guts and luck determine crits.
Ah, like, Guts is resistant to them? Or they both just help you get criticals?
They both just help you get criticals.
Okay.
No, give me all the spores. No.
How do teddy bears work out of custody? Do they have hit points that just don't get healed? Can you heal them, or is it...
You cannot heal them. They have 100 hit points. I think it's 100 hit points.
Yeah.
Probably less than that. But, they become a primary target. So they become more likely to be hit. Aw, fuck you. They're immune to all status effects.
Okay. So they can never, like, crying them to death or anything like that.
Yeah, and they can't put spores on them. They can't, you know, paralyze them. It's basically just a... The enemies have a exceptionally increased odd of hitting the teddy bear instead of you.
Okay.
And then, like I said, I think they have like 100 hit points. And after that, they become a pile of luck. And you cannot...
Like resting at the end or something doesn't affect them? Okay.
No. You just have to go buy another one.
What is the earliest you can acquire them? Can you get them in on it?
No.
Okay.
The earliest you can get them is... Tucson.
Okay.
I think you can get them at the mall. I think it's the one woman that sells them. And you can only have one teddy bear at a time.
Oh. So even if you have one stored in Escogar, or I guess by your sister or whatever, you still just can't buy another one?
You'd have to buy it, store it, buy another one.
Okay. Can you call stuff to get delivered to you? I can't remember.
Yeah.
So you could have some stored away to whip out in the field if you needed.
Yes. Well, I mean, assuming you can make the phone call.
Yeah, okay, I forgot about that, yeah. I forgot that even though you eventually get a receiver phone, you can't actually make calls.
It is a receiver phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty pretty sure she sold them.
So, I'm not saying it's not thematic to the game, because it is, but sometimes it feels like homesickness is just a mechanic to force you to return to civilization. Like, they found the butterflies can make it eternal.
I don't think homesick happens that often in the game.
Oh, is it more like there's certain events that trigger it?
I think it may only happen the once.
Oh.
No, well, maybe it happens more. I can't quite remember. But if it happens more, it's been a while since I played really far into this game. Let's see here.
What is this? Okay, that shouldn't be a problem, right?
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
And it should once you delete everything. Let's see what it's setting right now. Making sure your PC has enough space. Like, unless you're gonna put it on top of what I already have. You have to watch the show.
It's fair. It's fair. They did program it.
I don't mean this I guess just because they are forcing you to do it, I mean in that context. How many times do they force you to watch their show? Just twice? Okay. So I remember there being one where there was a chick singing with them, but that's later, right?
Yeah. You can watch it multiple times here, and you can watch it multiple times in Fourside.
Okay.
Oh. And you can watch it a bunch of times in Fourside, and then, yeah, they get out there with the chick, and then you can go back and keep watching her show, but then the dude keeps coming out and, gooning at her.
Oh, yeah, and they have to jump on him on stage. I remember that.
If I had $10,000, well, I wonder what the game would do if I just ground out $10,000 and just handed it over to him that way.
I can't remember what game it was, but there was some game where the amount was ridiculous. And I got it, and it was just like, what are you talking about? Yeah, you know what I mean? Or something like that. Like, maybe it even had some, no, you're not going to pay that, just do this, or whatever, But can't remember what it was, but I just, it was just funny when that's true. Alright. Now that, it did take a while to get back to the screen. Alright. It's done. Several times.
Yeah.
Still the most convenient way to set up a computer.
Alright. Best scene in the whole game. Nah. I also like the Blues Brothers. Just like to point out that there are going to be 6 people on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the floor is tripping.
It's like, where'd everybody go? Wow, I forgot that was his name.
I have a feeling that that was as close as they could get away with.
Oh, what's this bullshit? Where'd the 6th guy go?
Is he in the other thing? The other, like, the stuff they do?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay. What was it that they did that racked up that much of a bill?
I think the explanation just boils down to poor finances.
Okay.
Or poor financial decision, as it say. I know when you get to the next town, they get $1 billion in debt.
Yeah. But I feel like the other one implies more directly that they were screwed as opposed to brought it upon themselves, but I can't remember. It might just be basically the same shit over again, but now you need a fucking diamond.
Yeah. Now you need a diamond the size of your head.
Yeah. Chaos Theater. Totally, you know, gonna behave your kids playing this game should replicate. Sidewalk, get out of my way.
Can't deny it. This game's got a jamming soundtrack.
Yeah. You know, I know it's not truly realistic distances, but this is one of the first games I played that felt like it had realistic distances between places, if that makes any sense. I guess it's just because it was so abstracted in earlier games, you know what I mean? If you think about it, this is an old-fashioned RPG without a world map, in the sense that you walk around on it, so it's all just totally just the, you know, like, I guess close-up map.
Yeah. This is the part of the game I always hated.
Is it all the status effects, or just like it's kind of like doesn't make any sense what you got to do from A to B to C?
All of it.
Ah,
And it's easy to kind of be like, what am I supposed to do here? You know?
yeah.
Like this part. Oh, bullshit. Oh, bullshit. This part, when the tint appears down here. I don't know. It just seemed very weird at the time.
I can never remember what you have to do to actually fight the two.
You don't have to do anything to fight the... you have to, Jeff joins the party.
Ah, okay.
Jeff joins the party is what triggers that event. But, I think you don't learn about the tint until you go to sleep and read the newspaper.
Oh, and then it's there?
No, it's there before that, but that's what gives you the lead. So if you don't just explore on your own and find it that way...
Okay.
I think some other people mention it too.
I have to say, zombie paper is something I was thinking of when I think of this game. Which, I have to say, against Romero-style ones, that would work. Man.
Yeah. Fuck me.
Damn.
It'll take me to the hospital. Should start. I don't know. Actually, it might just start me on the street. Yep. Yep. And half my money's gone. It's nice of him to leave half of it. It doesn't take all of my money. Yeah, it takes half my money. And all of my psychic points. Or psychic power. Either works.
That's the, you have to actually get that at, whatchamacallit, tower, right? I know you get it from butterflies.
Get it from butterflies, you get it from drinks, you get it from resting.
Okay. I forgot drinks were the kind of thing they did.
My balls.
This was around the time period where games like to be, well, you're stuck here, and the hotel is not cheap. What was the old RPG where, like, the first hotel was, like, relatively cheap? The second one was, like, ridiculously expensive due to the economy at the time, but the one after that was, like, a step up from the first down in price and way down from the second.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Okay, well, we need to do some grinding. But we need to be smart about this, because we can't take fucking groups like that.
Yeah.
4 monsters just show up and just say, nah, fuck you.
Ah.
I was gonna say, what the fuck am I stuck on?
It's just that you, walked around the wrong side of the tombstone.
I wonder how much of this game you can get through with as few triggers if this is possible.
Yeah, that's a good question, because I do know that some of them are missable.
Yeah.
I guess technically, yeah, and like, cause one in particular is buying that house. Like, there's one in there.
I was really disappointed when I bought the house.
Ah.
Fuck.
What do you think is a better way to do zombies? Like, let's say you had these two options in a game. To like, have them have tons of hit points, or like have them have like 1 hit point, but they get up like 2 or 3 times after like they get killed.
Neither.
Okay.
I prefer mobs. It's a numbers game.
Okay. Okay. But basically, every time you come across like a group of zombies, it's a group of zombies.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
I mean, maybe you find the odd one shuffling off to the side. That's the fucking tutorial, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You're into the meat and potatoes now, bitch.
Okay. Let's just say the first time I made it to this point, I was not as ready as you are now. And I know that you need to do some grinding and stuff, but, you know, I was like, is this doable? Especially the first time I ran into all those fucking trash cans.
This is a part of the game where you gotta nut up and use your psychic powers more often.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just like, do I have to?
That was how I got to the point of being able to do it, and I also was like, alright, if that's what the game wants me to do, I have to grind enough so that Paula basically has enough PP to be able to do that. Remind me to tell you an inappropriate joke about this game later.
Alright. Ah, cool. I despawned the one without the other.
Yeah.
Don't think I want to freeze.
What is that happens if that happens? Are they immune to it, or do they have, like, kind of change their tactics or something like that?
They take next to no damage, I think.
Okay. It's not okay to kill people, but you can destroy their eternal souls. Not nowadays, I'm punching trash cans with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
because I just pictured a version of this where they're playing and they're like, man, that kid Ness is a menace. He's taking his bat to all our trash cans.
This is the greatest Make-A-Wish thing ever.
Yep.
So far I've done twice. Nice.
Yeah. Ooh, not bad.
Alright. We're gonna do a couple of things, and then we're just gonna kill it.
Yeah.
This is the longest Earthbound playthrough ever, because I'm doing all of my grinding. Anybody that watches me play games, they know I grind in games. No, we can take that much. That'll be fine. Save. Or no, we're gonna rest again. God. Crack prices.
I don't remember. Does this game do the thing where number of party members equates to the price? Like if Pauline was dead, would it be cheaper?
I don't think so.
Okay. I guess I forget it's Paula. I don't know why I keep calling her Pauline.
Other Nintendo properties where the girl tag along is Pauline.
Yeah, probably.
And you can't put any more inputs in.
Ah.
You notice that the arrow's gone?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, well, this was fun. Me flailing at trying to fix Nerd Leader's computer, which it's in the middle of doing something right now.
Yep. It's been on just a moment for one hell of a moment, but it's better progress than we had earlier.
Yeah, so, let's see here. Sub goals on Twitch. Check out the sub goals on Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
We'll open up magic packs. Maybe we'll throw up some different sub goals. Like, hey, you know, if you guys do that, I mean, if you guys help us out, well, we'll put on the show. Of course, check us out on YouTube. It's where we kind of archive our streams.
Yeah.
Got funny shorts over there. We think they're funny. You guys clearly don't think they're funny. I'm John.
This is Nerd Leader.
I'm out.